the first look of kids just really looking for a friend.
That's right, Hal. It's a crucial volunteer program, and think about it. Young boys and girls who are without a role model of the same gender. In San Diego, there are many, many more little brothers and little sisters in waiting than there are bigs. That's the problem. Tonight, we meet a young man who's just looking for a friend.
When'd you learn this?
I learned this when I was right about your age. Just always had a basketball in my hand.
He's a 12-year-old who's eager to learn.
He had it going.
Justin is his name. Basketball is his game.
Hey, you're pretty good.
Justin is also patient. He's been waiting for a big brother for more than a year.
It would be fun because I don't have any really people to look up to and anyone to play with because my dad's not with me.
Someone to look up to. It's what the Big Brothers program is all about.
Nice shot.
This is all Justin wants to do with his big brother.
To play basketball and go places and have fun, throw a football around or something like that.
Mint is basically an additional role model.
Joe DeCristofaro is in charge of San Diego's Big Brothers Big Sisters program.
I think from the Bigs' perspective, it's a unique volunteer opportunity because they can direct their energies in a volunteer manner one-on-one, and they can see the result of spending quality time on a consistent basis.
A big brother can help Justin on the basketball courts.
If everybody had an ocean.
And on the waves.
Get on the boogie board, go out where the big waves are, and then just catch a ride to shore.
But most importantly, a big brother will help Justin with self-esteem. It's filling a void with a male role model for a young man in need. Now, the reason I know this program is so important and so good is because I'm in the Big Brother program. Being a big brother takes time, patience, and commitment, but it's well worth it on both ends. We will continue to highlight little brothers and little sisters in waiting on a regular basis here on News 8. We're not trying to find the little big brothers or big sisters for these kids. We're just trying to let people know, hey, these kids are out there.
Mm-hmm. Now, how long are they waiting sometimes? You said that over a year?
Yeah, Justin's been waiting over a year, which is kind of tragic. We do have a phone number for folks to call if they are interested in joining up. In San Diego, it's 576-0641. North County number is 741-5581. There are more than 100 little brothers in San Diego County right now waiting, and many, many little sisters as well.
Take it easy on that ankle you twisted today playing basketball.
You're not supposed to mention that.
Okay. Thanks, Graham.
Stay right there. He beat you, huh, Graham? Stay right there, Lauren, as our third report.
That's right, Hal. Sometimes by being a big brother, you can make a young man's dream come true. Tonight, a case in point. It's every little leaguer's dream to play where the big boys play. This week's little brother in waiting gets to do just that, looking for a friend.
What do you think? You've always seen it from the stands. What about from this perspective?
Looks big.
Looks big?
For an 11-year-old, Jack Murphy Stadium is a field of dreams. Today, Robbie and his shadow take the field.
Favorite Padres?
Phil Flint here, Tony Gwynn, and Derek Bell.
Derek Bell, great play!
It's like really big compared to the field that I play on, so it's like a giant field in my little league field.
That one hurt. It hit right there. It hurt.
As much as playing ball where the Padres play is a thrill, Robbie wants a big brother for simple things.
Pretty fun having like somebody older to take you places and play.
Now, you had a match for a while.
Mm-hmm.
How did that go?
Oh, good.
What happened to it?
He got transferred to Washington in the Navy.
July 27th, 1994. Robbie at the plate. There's a drop.
High fly ball, well hit. He got it all. It's gone. Home run.
How do you feel after your first major league hit?
I'm going to go to Disneyland.
Oh, Robbie, go!
The bases are a lot longer and you have to run a lot more.
Oh, what a hit! Hit a slide. You want to get the stand started? No reason to. You're out.
Actually, the replay showed he was safe. That was fun. But to be a big brother, you don't have to do extravagant things like that. You can just hang out, as Hal said. And by the way, Robbie does not want to be a ball player when he grows up. He wants to be, get this, guys, He wants to be a dentist, which is where the money is, he said.
That's true.
Well, there's money in baseball,
Yeah,
too.
there
if you're
is.
good enough.
There
He's
is,
going to be the
actually.
best hitting dentist in San
That's
Diego.
true.
I
He's
can
very
tell you.
good for his age, 11 years old.
Now,
Doing real
what
well.
exactly, fill us in again, what exactly do you have to go through? How can you be a Big Brother?
Well, there is a long process. It takes quite a while, but to begin, you can call one of these numbers. The local number in San Diego is 576-0641, and in North County, 741-5581. It's a long process to join up. Takes about 3 or 4 months, but it's well worth it if you want to join.
You're having fun, I can tell.
It is. It's a blast.
That's great. Thanks,
Robbie
Graham.
deserves it,
Yeah.
too.
That's right, Hal, he could. It's not as simple as walking into their office and saying, hey, I want to be a Big Brother. There is an intense interview and reference and background check. But once you're in, you get to help kids like Larry, who's looking for a friend. This is how 13-year-old Larry spends much of his time, drawing, alone. What he'd like to be doing is this.
It'd be kind of neat to talk to somebody that, you know, like a real big brother.
Riding bikes, that's what Larry would like to do with his big brother. It's something his mom can do, but it's just not the same.
I think it's really important for young people to have someone that they can really identify with, and you know, a positive role model, and someone that has some of the similar interests.
The problem is there are too many little brothers like Larry,
Not a lot of big brothers are volunteering.
and not enough big brothers.
Just keep waiting.
And so Larry just keeps waiting.
I would say that we're probably anywhere between 80 to 100 to as many as 150 that are waiting, little brothers that can use a big brother.
A first-year teenager is a crucial time, a period of big decisions for a little guy.
I think it's real important because there's so much peer pressure, and there's so many gangs and that type of thing that are, you know, really influencing kids. So if people feel like they want to do something to help, this would be a great way to help.
And a great way to have a great time.
Just have fun, you know, go play video games, see some movies.
But for Larry, time is of the essence. Time running out for Larry. Under the rules of the Big Brothers program, kids must be matched before they turn 14. Larry is 13, so it must happen soon for him or he will be shut out. Once the kids are matched, they can stay in the program until they're 18 years old or longer in some cases. It's not like once he turns 14, they're going to say, hey, that's it.
Yeah.
But they have to have a cutoff time at some point to develop the match over the years.
Sure. Now, I know you've got a phone number if people are interested.
That's right. The Big Brothers and Big Sisters program, if you'd like to join, if you're interested in maybe helping out Larry or some kid like him, 576-0641, or in North County, 741-5581. And Larry really could use some help, just like many other kids.
It'd be great to get him a Big Brother.
Yeah, it would be.
Graham joins us now with more.
And for girls, Susan, sometimes by being a big brother, you can make dreams come true, whether it's simply hanging out with that child or by showing him a side of life he might not normally see. Tonight, a case in point as we meet another youngster who's waiting for a friend. Fishing, baseball?
Yeah, baseball games, stuff like that.
Stuff 11-year-old John wants to do with his big brother is different than what he wants to do with his life.
I've always wanted to be an actor.
So we took John to the set of Silk Stockings. We're in the Big Brothers program, and he's looking to stargaze at actors like Mitzi Kapture and Rob Estes. You want to be a star?
Mm-hmm. Basically, yeah.
So do I. You want to be a stunt guy or the pretty boy?
Both, I guess.
I recommend the pretty boy. John knows he wants to do this someday, but right now he knows he wants a big brother.
Like me, I live with 2 sisters and my mom. And I've lived with them for a few years now, and I just needed a boy in my life. They like to do girl stuff. With you have a big brother, you get to do boy stuff.
So you had a big brother. You were matched with a big brother.
Mm-hmm.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was fun.
But sadly, John's first big brother moved out of town.
What's your name?
John.
John Rob, nice to meet you.
Is this a real gun?
Yeah, it's cool. I have a squirt gun.
Squirt
How scary is that? It's a squirt gun.
There you go.
Thanks.
You should sign one for me. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you so much.
That was cool. When the car was going and it got up all that dust, that was pretty cool. I thought that was my favorite part.
What'd you think of today, what you saw?
It was just so fun. I had a great time. It was really fun.
Nice to bring a smile to his face. Now, to be a big brother, you don't have to do something as extravagant as that. You just have to be there for the child. And if you'd like to join, call the number 576-0641 or in North County, 741-5581. And happy to say that the Big Brothers of San Diego and Big Sisters, they're getting great response from some of these stories.
How can you not with a face like that?
You'll be a good actor, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Thanks, Grant.
Thanks, Grant.
That's right, Susan. It is a good example. Over the past several months, we've looked at little brothers-to-be, boys who are waiting for a match in the Big Brothers program. Tonight, a success story, a big brother and a little brother who have been matched. It's part of our segment called Looking for a Friend.
You are doing great, Justin.
Thanks.
I'm serious. What a great landing that was, wasn't it?
Justin and John, and a day on the bay.
We hit to.
Probably inside the harbor.
John is the first mate. He's the big brother. Justin, the captain, is the little bro.
32 degrees northeast.
I want to do it. I want to make a contribution. I want to do something meaningful. I don't think there could be anything more meaningful than having an impact on a young fellow's life.
Justin and John have been shipmates for more than a year now.
It was fun. I wasn't cooped up in the house all the time, getting in trouble. We go kart, we go rock climbing. Sometimes we boat, sometimes we sail. We're going to the power plant.
We just have fun.
Even the learning process is fun.
The payback I get is I'm able to take a whole new perspective on life. Seeing through the eyes of a 12-year-old, yeah, has a lot more.
13-year-old.
He knows better than I do, yeah.
Good show, guy. Nice landing.
How'd you think you did out there?
I don't know, I guess pretty good.
How'd he do, big brother?
I think you did great. You saw those landings. Yeah, hands of gold.
Justin waited 2 years for that match, but he looks happy, doesn't he? It's worth the wait. There is a great need for big brothers. If you'd like to join, you can call the number on your screen, 576-0641 in North County, 741-5581. They need big sisters, by the way, also. It's a great way to help a child who may need a role model. And it's a great way just to involve yourself in the community.
And when you say great need, you mean great need.
There really is. In San Diego County, there's some 150 or 200, depending on what time of year it is, who need big brothers, little brothers who are waiting for big brothers.
All right, good thing to do. Thanks, Graham.
Yeah, big brothers can kind of fill that void, Susan. Time once again for another in our ongoing series on Big Brothers of San Diego. Tonight, a good example of just being there for a child. We meet Randy, a 13-year-old who's looking for a friend.
Window shopping.
That's what 13-year-old Randy wants to do today, and why not? For the past year, he's been shopping for a big brother.
Because I don't see my dad a lot.
And do you think it's important to hang around with other guys?
Yeah.
Why?
It's just fun.
Fun just to bum around the mall and to see the old white-haired guy in the red suit.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Seeing Santa is still fun for this 13-year-old.
Gonna be a good boy until Christmas?
I'll try.
Gonna hang the stocking by the tree? With me some cookies and milk?
Yeah.
If there's one thing Randy wants for Christmas,
sometimes.
it's anything to do with
I see him every...
the Power Rangers, huh? How was it?
It was okay. I took a lot of pictures. It was noisy and loud. It's just their weapons.
What about them?
They have space-age weapons and stuff. Okay, you're pitching now.
Video games and football cards. Randy's eyes light up when he's got the inside pitch on collectibles.
Playing that baseball game.
You did pretty good.
Yeah, I got a grand slam.
Baseball aside, his football allegiances are, shall we say, elsewhere.
I like Raiders.
Like the Raiders?
They kick the Chargers' butt.
He can't say that on TV, can he? Although he is right, I guess. Anyway, Randy is a good kid with a good attitude. And on that vein, if you'd like to join the Big Brothers program, here's a number to call. It's a new number. It's 485-6964, 485-6964. And just because he is a Raiders fan, let's hope that that doesn't dissuade somebody from maybe wanting to be matched with
That's right.
him.
Well, you know it's rewarding. You've been a Big Brother for quite a while.
Absolutely, it is. Especially this time of year. You can do all kinds of fun things.
All right. Thanks, Graham.
Brother Graham Ledger here now with another look inside this special program.
Well, Hal, he is a little bit shy, but is pretty much a typical third grader. The only thing missing in his life is a guy, a dude, a man to be there for him. Tonight, we meet Levi, an aspiring football star who's looking for a friend.
We're going to replay the Super Bowl. Chargers are going to win this time.
And Super Bowl 29 is underway with a short kick.
8-year-old Levi is an All-American boy.
You just scored a touchdown, right?
Yeah.
This is what you got to do. This is what Neon Deion Sanders does. He does one of these. Then he goes, wham!
But he sorely needs a man in his life for a little guidance.
And you go, I just scored a touchdown. Wham! How's that feel?
He needs a good male role model for his life and somebody to look up to.
He's dragging him all the way to the goal line.
And there goes Ricky for a touchdown.
Go over around that tree.
That.
Hey.
Okay.
Keep going.
They give it to Natron Means, and he's in for the touchdown.
Would you like to play football someday, you think?
Yeah.
On a team?
Yeah.
If he had someone that he could, you know, call once in a while if he wanted to talk or see, you know, once a week, or I know it would help him a lot.
All right. They could have used you down there in Miami. You know that? Way to go.
Oh, I told him this morning we were going to go to Disneyland. We weren't going to do this.
Well, now you are, because you just won the Super Bowl.
Oh, is that right?
Levi, it's a pretty good football name, wouldn't you say? By the way, our final score of our Super Bowl was Chargers 28, 49ers 7. It's the kind of thing you can do when you're a big brother. You can rewrite history.
That's
fun to replay.
Good to know. Yeah, and we've really had a lot of success finding big brothers and big sisters for some of the people you've profiled.
Yeah, we've had a success rate of about 80% of the kids that we've profiled. And we have a number that folks can call if they want to join Big Brothers, Big Sisters of San Diego. It's 485-6964, 485-6964.
Okay, and I like the result of your Super Bowl a lot better than the one I watched.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I'll
Graham.
second that. Friend.
That's right. His friend is on ice, shall we say, Denise. I don't know if it's the dream of parents for their children to grow up to be hockey players, but it is the dream of a certain 8-year-old. Today, we tried to do the next best thing for this third grader who's looking for a friend.
Whoa, are you all right?
8-year-old Jared isn't used to the ice yet. Jared wants to be a hockey goalie, so today we hung out with the goals.
He's in! He's in! He's gone!
You ever played any hockey?
Not on ice.
Not on ice?
On roller hockey.
Roller hockey?
This is Gulls goalie Al Becker. Today, dressing for practice includes Jared.
Not even a professional goalie.
Works his way in front of that backhanded shot. Save!
And while he's in here...
There you go, big guy. That's it. Wow, look at that. To Jared from everybody.
The guy is giving this future goalie an autographed hockey stick.
Sean Pronger. So you gonna stick around and watch practice now for a while? What's your favorite position on the ice?
A goalie?
Goalie? Why?
Because I like getting hit.
You like getting hit? Don't you want to keep all your teeth?
It's funny.
It's about the time, not going places.
Jared's mother realizes she can't do it all by herself.
Your other son is enrolled in Big
Right.
Brothers. How is that going?
It's going real well. He sees his big brother like once a week, and they've gone ice skating.
She'd like to make it 2 for 2. To that, Jared says,
Great.
yeah, that would be great if Jared is matched with a big brother, just like his brother, John. On the big brother side of the equation, it takes real commitment. And if you're willing to make that commitment, here is the phone number to call, 485-6964, 485-6964, and you can do a kid like Jared some good.
And do your heart some good as
Yeah.
well. Graham, for people who want to make the commitment but are hesitating because they think, I just don't have the time to commit, how serious of a commitment is it?
3 hours a week, once a week, that's about it. But you have to be there, you have to be committed, you can't have gaps in between. You must do it every week so the child knows that you're there for him or her.
And I'm sure they try to match you up with interests so that you can
They do.
do something you might ordinarily do and just take the child with you.
It has a long process you go through. It takes about 3 or 4 months, and they check your backgrounds. And heck, I don't even know how I cleared when I became the big
We
brother.
were wondering, as a matter of fact.
But yeah, once you're in, hopefully you do have a lot in common, and you do things that are just fun like that.
Well, let's hope Jared finds a match.
Great stuff. Thanks, Graham. Could use a good role model. Our Graham Ledger here now with one example, his continuing stories about the Big Brothers program.
It's a good example. Just dig a little bit, you find that diamond in the rough, right? The plan at Big Brothers is to try and match common interests. So if the boy likes football, they match him with a man who likes sports. Tonight, an example of a dream match that unfortunately can never be, as we meet a 6th grader who's looking for a friend. 12-year-old Willie is an artist. Yo, Vic! So today, a visit with the one and only, the cartoonist who is himself a caricature, Vic Herman.
Yeah, hi there. Come right in.
Why don't you draw Winnie the Whack?
That's a great idea.
That's Vic's claim to fame. Now he's passing on his 50 years of cartooning to Willie.
Rather than put her hand right up to her forehead, I put it coming up to the forehead.
If you don't make the fingers right, it looks weird.
The head here is made up possibly about 5 or 6 women's heads that I've done before.
What would you like to do with your big brother?
Go fishing, go hiking. I'd like him to be an artist like Vic, and so we could draw, just do stuff like that.
You want to do it standing up?
Sure, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Now it's Willie's turn. His character's name is, well, it's not Winnie the Whack.
Booger boy.
That is terrific. Only thing, I don't see any ears.
Yeah, he doesn't have ears.
He doesn't have ears? How about that? As you get a little bit older, you'll find out that everything that you've done will go back in the memory.
You've been waiting for a big brother for how long?
6 years.
That's a long time. What are you hoping will happen soon?
That I get a nice big brother before I turn too old to get one, because my dad hasn't been around us for a while.
Even if he's no Vic Herman, a big brother is simply what Willie needs to complete this picture. Okay, now Willie mentioned he wants a big brother before he gets too old. Here's what he means. Kids must be matched by age 13. Now there's some leeway, but the reason is they want to give the match time to grow and to blossom over the years. So they like to have the kids matched no later than age 13. Now that means at age 13 and 3 months, he won't be kicked out of the program, but they'd like to do it by 13. It's kind of a, a benchmark.
And tell us again how to get involved.
They can call Big Brothers of San Diego. There's the phone number, Hal. 485-6964, and they can set you up if you want to maybe be a big brother to Willie. You don't even have to draw.
6 years. Boy,
That's a long time.
Yeah, it is. Let's get
hope
him
he comes
matched.
up with the match.
Yeah.
Thanks, Graham.
Hope so. And the Big Brother program is very happy to be a part of his life. Our own Big Brother, Graham Ledger, here with that story.
Well, Hal, you would like this, kid. Tonight we meet a 3rd grader named Sean. 6 or 7 years from now, look for him in college baseball. He's already that good, but Sean needs a guy, a man, a big brother in his life to help complete the picture. In the meantime, today we went to school to learn more about playing ball from one of the best. Welcome to Smith Field, Sean.
Hi, Sean. Nice to meet you.
Aztec baseball coach Jim Dietz opening his field of dreams to Sean and the boy in blue. He's already pointing toward the fence there, Coach. If he hits it over, I'm going to make him get it, all right? Just kidding. Whoa! Fair ball!
You hit that ball about 160 feet.
The kid can hit. Holy cow!
And he has all the mannerisms. When he got over to the left side, he looked like a Tony Gwynn. I saw that rear end wiggling around a little bit. Then he got to the right side, he was Reggie Jackson.
Well, I think he needs to have a good, positive role model.
What do you think of my pitching, huh?
I don't think your pitching is good.
You don't think it's very good?
Yeah, it's good, but
Pretty
not
good?
when you try to hit me.
Not good enough, huh? You handle my pitching.
Clean those balls right out there, there.
He's out there just living out a real fantasy, and it's so important to young people.
I just pitch them without thinking about it. I don't know what I'm pitching.
Just take it. See how you threw the ball out there?
Oh, you getting tired yet?
No.
That was a lot of fun for you today, wasn't it? Yeah. Now, this is a National League official ball signed by Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn.
Yeah, and then my other very close friend, Mark Grace, left an autograph.
What do you think? What do you say to the coach for these?
Thank you.
Thank you indeed. I'd like one of those, please, Coach. But then again, Hal, I'm not a cute 9-year-old, am I? Can you imagine, with a little bit of guidance, how good a baseball player Sean might be someday? I know you see some talent in there.
Yeah, especially if he had a big brother to go out there and throw the ball around and pitch to him.
And here's how you join. 485-6964. 485-6964. And maybe we can find Sean another player. And like you said, Denise, any age limit to the...
Kidding. Yeah, is there an age limit for replacement players?
He could do it.
He can hit, can he?
Yeah, he needs a big brother that can throw a little harder than Graham. I think to challenge him a little.
I got skunked.
Yeah, you did. Thanks, Graham.
That's right, Denise. Today was a very fun day. He's an 8th grader, and he's at that age when it's critical to have a male role model. He wants to play baseball with his big brother if he's matched. He's a pitcher. So today, we took him to meet one of the all-time great Padres for this young man who's looking for a friend.
This is Benji. Benji, how are you? Randy Jones.
Good. Hi, Randy.
Nice to meet you. This is the man.
The man who was one of the best Padre pitchers ever. The man who is now teaching his trade.
We've heard a lot about your backyard.
To keep up with this Jones means a backyard with a pitching mound.
I'm going to show you 2 things today, all right?
All right.
Okay.
13-year-old Benji learning the art of pitching, lefty to lefty.
Okay, you throw it too hard, it'll straighten out. Take a little bit of speed off, the ball moves a little bit more because it seems hitting the atmosphere.
Benji was matched with a big brother, but that ended when the big brother got married last year.
How would you like to have Randy Jones as your big brother?
I like that more than anything.
Now the mark is forward, okay, right here. Right, see that L? And then when I throw the ball, I throw it here. Loose. Okay? Go ahead, try it again. Nice and loose. Okay? Now I'm going to stand right here.
Okay.
I'm in your way, huh? Go ahead.
Benji knows he needs to learn how to pitch as much as he knows why he needs a big brother.
Yeah, so he can teach me what's like right from wrong. Well, this is important to every kid that's young that wants a big brother, that needs a man figure in their life.
Shut up, babe.
What is it you think you'll remember most about today?
Let's see, what Randy taught me about how to keep my arm and